It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20.
From New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course they're not taking anything for granted. They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Well, with the personnel they have, Greg, that leap probably not going to come. I mean, they could be a playoff team, but I don't see them being a major threat.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Freak is out there with Levine, and it's Decker in at the 3. He doesn't get the second one. Outside Banks. He lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Banks against Beasley. Baseline try. Good on the jump shot.
Assisted by Sam Decker.
Now here's Banks. Outside Anthony. It's good from the top of the key.
Nothing new there to see Anthony knock down one of those beauties.
Here's Los Angeles now. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Banks dishes to Robinson. Stolen by Levine. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Beasley.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony. Outside Banks. Banked in off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now, here's Decker. Some solid defense from Robinson. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Banks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Some nice passing by New York here. Johnson, that's for two. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot on.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Levine. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts. Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York. Gary Jones comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Big. The Clippers in the lead. They've got Aflalo. Kevin Serafin is out there with Jones. Then it's Anthony, and it's Banks in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He ended with 22 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones. And
you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And Chalmers kicks to Scott. Dishes to Beasley. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. 8 points for Freak.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Banks passes to Serafin. Decker with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jordan the screen. Here's Beasley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Banks dishes to Jones. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Jones has been putting up the numbers. He has 9 points and 2 steals. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Biyombo, he's checked in for New York. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zach LaVine's checked in for Mario Chalmers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Beasley against Aflalo. To the wing on the left. Levine kicks to Beasley. Now the feed to Decker. 5 on the clock. Back to Beasley. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Banks. Now the pass to Biyombo. Jones kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Aflalo. Passes it to Jones. Down low. And Jordan sends it back. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the wide open shot from Decker connects from three-point range. And now a 3-point Clipper lead. New York shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Banks passes to Carmelo. A floater, no luck. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Beasley. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The dish to Banks. Aflalo outside. Anthony on the wing. Outside, Jones. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Jones has got it all tied up now for New York.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by New York. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Jones. Lee comes in for... And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Well, Carmelo's...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been one outstanding game from Perry Jones.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Levine is out there with Freak, and it's Decker in at the small forward spot.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Aflalo dishes to Banks. Pass to Carmelo. They set the screen. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Jumps up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Beasley kicks to Griffin. Shoots from 14. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Banks with the drive. Outside Anthony. For the lead. And it's good on the way in. Anthony's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And it's good. 14 points for Freak.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
And was run their offense through Freak. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Banks kicks to Jones. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
But the defense allowed them to stay in it, and now with the offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Follow the pass to Anthony. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kicks it out to Jones. New York moving it around. Anthony drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Banks with the ball. Back to Aflalo. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Knicks, Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Lee comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Banks. And then for the Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Decker. And Freak subbed in for J.J. Redick. Lee dishes to Carmelo. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Griffin with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Beasley kicks to Morrow. Griffin against Anthony. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anthony's got 17 now just in the second half. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Livingston passes to Beasley. Here is Livingston. 2 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Knicks out front, leading. And And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Clippers trail. We've got Thomas Robinson. He's out there with Anthony. Bismack Biyombo is out there with a flawless. And it's Banks in at the one. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Carmelo. Tries again, and stolen by Jordan. Down low, here's Beasley. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Banks, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
What a stellar outing in this one for Beasley. He's got 19 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 6. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Anthony. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Banks, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Beasley to the left wing. Decker kicks to Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Beasley outside. From down low. And the shot is good. Beasley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Robinson. A follow outside. Beasley with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Beasley dishes to Griffin. Fades and shoots. Tries again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Knicks making a switch here. Serafin's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Knicks trail by 12. And stolen by Jordan.
Yeah, that pass was telegraphed. The defender saw it coming a mile away. He wasn't going to miss that opportunity.
Beasley with a clean look. Misses the three. New York, they're working against the clock now. Outside Anthony. Aflalo right side. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his fourth assist in this one. The Clippers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Beasley kicks to Griffin. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
Biombo is checked in for New York. Anthony, the pass to Banks. Robinson kicks to Banks. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Levine. On its way from Beasley for 2. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? Anthony's been putting up the numbers. 22 points and 4 assists.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Biombo with the block. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this.
What a play. Hey.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake, it looked like you guys came out with a very defensive-minded approach, trying to limit their looks and keeping a hand up at all times.
Yeah, I mean, everybody came out and did a great job, and we're contesting shots, which forced them to miss more shots. And make sure we had a hand in their face. And then, we got rebounds and got on the open court and hit shots.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.